Yo, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy MJ here, bringing you guys an amazing Titanfall 2 gameplay. Now, I know I've been away for a very long time, and I know that you guys have been wondering, like, yo, where you been? What's been going on with you? Basically, I got encountered with life, and we all know how that goes. I have a vlog coming up explaining more in depth exactly what happened. Not even that much depth, because I don't really want to put a lot of my business on the internet. But again, it was just the fact that I got caught up in life and things started going down. But the truth of the matter is that I haven't actually been inactive. I just haven't been uploading. And that's where a lot of people had things misconstrued, because I was streaming for a very long time and a lot of people actually didn't show up. So shout out to all the people who actually did show up, and shout out to the people who are following me on Twitter who I actually know already that I have a Twitch account set up. The link will be in the description. I will ask a lot of you guys to follow it, because if you enjoy my streaming, I'm going to probably stream a lot less on YouTube and a lot more on Twitch. I've been enjoying the Twitch service a little bit more. I've been really just feeling Twitch, and I want another platform that I have the opportunity to expand on. You know what I'm saying? So I want to try to get myself to grow in other areas outside of just YouTube. And it'll be amazing if you guys can stop by, follow that, and come join me in some streams. You know what I'm saying? Another thing as far as my YouTube channel goes, about a thing I probably shouldn't even have to mention. Of course, we're always going to keep up the idea of multiple games that be played on this channel, but the channel is going to primarily go to Titanfall's multiplayer and Call of Duty Zombies. I don't want to do Call of Duty multiplayer anymore. It's just a thing that's just stale for me. Maybe the occasional COD 4 upload, but the Call of Duty aspect of gaming and YouTube is going to die on my channel. I'm not very fond of it anymore. It doesn't bring me much interest. Like, Call of Duty died so fast for me. It died so fast. Like, it was like one day it was at all-time peak, everything was going great, it was like a positive stock market chart, and then next thing you know, it all just goes down. It just went down. I don't know what happened. It crashed and burned. And I really don't want to play Call of Duty's multiplayer anymore. I know a lot of you guys subscribe to me because you know me as a commentator, which you wouldn't be too displeased because of the fact that I'm still going to do commentaries, just not over Call of Duty gameplay. After buying Titanfall, I realized that Titanfall knew exactly what to do with this game. Titanfall's game is very, very balanced, and for the people who are into Call of Duty, you would really enjoy Titanfall. You would grab it and feel like you're right at home. It may take a little bit of adjusting, but you'll pretty much understand exactly what to do, and everything will come to you as a second nature. It will be something that you almost already know how to play. It's so dope. Titanfall is great. Guns are balanced. And another great thing about Titanfall is there's so many different game options. I mean, obviously not everyone's gonna like the Titans, so there's an option for the people who don't want Titans. You could just be pilot versus pilot, which is just like a regular gunfight with no special stuff. Then you have the people who love Titans. They have a freaking Titan only mode. Then you have competitive modes, you have casual modes, you have so many modes, and that's exactly where it is with Titanfall. Games need options. Games need those kind of options. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare did not release the fact that you can play boots on the ground only without exosuits or whatever you want to call those things until later in the game's life cycle. They should have had that mode out. I mean, with the backlash that they suffered, you would expect them to have had done that. I mean, obviously people want to play Infinite Warfare. They were just sick of the exo movements or advanced movement system, whatever you want to call it. We were tired of it. We didn't want it anymore. So you should have had that mode out. And it just makes me wonder why games don't just come with more options. I think they need more options, features, things to do. People like the ability to customize their own gaming experience. And especially if you spent $60 for a game, for the game to be nothing that you wanted, and all you simply have to do to change that is add a customizable feature. Like, I still believe that they should have dedicated servers in games, because people can make their own servers and host them and do whatever it is that they want to do with them, and everything be a-okay. Everything will be fine. And it's not like it has to do anything with hacking or wanting to mod the game. They don't have to like destroy the game or let people just take over their game, but just to let people have options, some freedom to bend things and flex things and have fun. Wasn't that what gaming was built on, was just having fun? I mean, call me old fashioned, but these modern day gamers are just too damn competitive. I mean, I can't snipe without somebody trying to 1v1 me. I can't do good without somebody trying to curse me out for doing good in game. And it's just like, man, I just came over here to play video games. Everyone takes it so serious. It's like, bruh, lighten up. It's video games. What happened to this generation? What is the matter with you? What is wrong with you people? You guys are tripping. But with options to customize our own lobbies, the games would be a lot less competitive and a lot more fun. Like Black Ops 2, for example, even though they did include a competitive option, Grief was probably the best thing that ever happened to zombies. Grief was a way that we can play zombies with a twist. And even though it encouraged a competitive mindset, it was more used as something that people just did for fun. It'll be like my clique versus your clique, or you and just some friends, you and 8 friends get together and try to outlast each other in a game of zombies. And it's so dope because they even gave you pickups like the steak that was rotten, and when you throw it, it makes the zombies attract to them. It makes it to where you had to look out for the pickups more, and you know, people were like scavenging and desperate to find max ammos and nukes and stuff like that. It was just the craziest thing. And it made the game more fun. I feel like that really put more life into zombies. But whenever we get Black Ops 3 zombies, we're stuck back with the same old zombies in the arcade, which no one really plays the arcade for whatever reason or another. I love the arcade, but that's about as fun as it gets. But as far as like multiplayer, there's nothing going down for multiplayer. There's a plethora of game modes, of course, but options just really help out a game. When you play Infinite Warfare in the private match, you'll notice that there's a game mode there that isn't in the public playlist, and that's All or Nothing. My friend Lee plays All or Nothing with bots all the time, and I'm trying to figure out, if he's having this much fun playing this with bots, imagine if he was in a public match lobby with people playing this. And why is it not in public match? Why is this not an option? If Call of Duty was like it used to be, where it was directed to have more fun than it was to be something so competitive or something you just had to be good at in order to play it or something like that, then the community would be a lot more social, which is the main thing that I think Call of Duty needs to revitalize its community, is another social community. We need to come back and rejuvenate and bring this game back to the roots of what it used to be, because without that, then the Call of Duty community is going to be suffocated and oversaturated with patches, microtransactions, and people trying to join MLG teams and whatnot. So we got to get back to the fun of Call of Duty. The fun part of it was what made us love this game when we were younger. It's the reason why a lot of us older people are still playing Call of Duty, because we actually missed the feeling or enjoyed the feeling that we had when we were younger. And that's the main reason why I feel like we can't let Call of Duty go, because a lot of the people, especially the people who played like Modern Warfare 2, COD 4, and the things that came out when they came out, back when the community itself and the game was popping, you know, that we understand that this game is not what we wanted at all. This is not what we remember. And I feel like the only reason why we still play it is because it's Call of Duty. It's what really made our gaming lives more enjoyable. Call of Duty at one point was very good, and that's undeniable. It was a good game. It just it fucked up. But let's not even bully Call of Duty. Let's just talk about games in general. I mean, games in general are getting stale because of the same reason. They just need more options. You know, Lee did tell me one thing that is undeniable, that Call of Duty packages a lot inside of a game. A lot of things that we probably should pay for. Like, again, to say Treyarch and Black Ops 3, you know, you have the Dead Ops arcade, you have zombies, and you have multiplayer along with the campaign and along with the nightmare mode. Like, you had so many things and so many features in Black Ops 3, and I think that's a main reason why like games like Call of Duty continue to be dope even far past their time, because they come with so many like little things like that. But when you take even other games like Ratchet and Clank, for example, Ratchet and Clank was very easy, even on the hardest difficulty. Beat that game over and over and over and over. And the one thing that I wish that it had was like a survival mode. Ratchet and Clank used to have game modes where you can just go and play them and just survive, but it's like the only thing that I could find in Ratchet and Clank as far as anything extra to do are little hoverboard missions, but those are just way too easy and not even challenging. You know, just something to show the true carnage and destruction that rests within Ratchet and Clank. You could use all your dope weapons and just put them in some ultimate little testing area. It doesn't have to go to your weapon rank, it doesn't have to go to your actual bolts or anything like that, but just something to do to enjoy the game, to make the game continue to last, will make these games so much better. Because when you have options, you feel like there's so much more you need to do. Let's take Borderlands, for example. Once you beat the base game of Borderlands, you have at least 1,000 side quests, and this is outside of the DLC side quests, right? Thousands of side quests that you can choose from, and you can just go and just binge do them all day, and I guarantee you will not finish doing them in a year. Guarantee it. You will not finish doing them within a year. But that's my take on why I believe that games need options, and why I believe that the gaming community in general is just dying very slowly. The games need to have a lot more spunk to them. The community needs to be a little bit more active, but ultimately the game needs more options, more things for the player themselves to enjoy, because you can tell when someone doesn't enjoy what they're doing, right? You can tell that. So with that being said, what do you guys think? Do you agree or do you disagree? Why or why not? Leave it down in the comment section below. Be more than interested. I'm finally back to regular uploading. It's been your boy AMJ. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and definitely subscribe. And I'm out, guys. Peace.